After the new harbor on Thomas's branch line was complete, Percy stayed to help Thomas and Toby with the goods work. Thomas gave him a warning. Watch out for Bulstrode. I've met him before. He's always disagreeable about something. Bulstrode was a bad-tempered barge. He was used for carrying stone brought from the quarry to places out at sea. Nothing was ever right for him, and he grumbled unceasingly. Whenever he was about, the trucks grumbled too, because of him.
Go on, get moving. How can I be loaded when you dawdle all day up there, eh?
He would shout impatiently at them.
There's no engine, and we can only go where we're put,
the trucks told him time and time again, but Bulstrode didn't care.
We shouldn't be treated like this,
they'd whisper to each other. One morning, Percy puffed into the harbor yard. He was in a good mood. Sir Topham Hatt had told him how pleased he was with his work since he'd moved from the big station to the branch line. At the quay floated a dirty old vessel. It was a barge. His hull read, Bulstrode. Percy was about to say hello, but before he could, the barge spoke first.
Who's this little green goblin? Snorted Bulstrode. No wonder my stone is late. You're so small you can barely puff.
Percy was offended. Green goblin? Late? I'm right on time, thank you, he hissed indignantly.
Bah! Just push those dirty little demons you brought into place, so I can be loaded up and sailing away to somewhere else. Going anywhere that isn't here next to you and those trucks is a holiday.
Huh. Bon voyage, muttered Percy to himself. Percy went home feeling rather hurt. The trucks were cross too. They'd had enough of Bulstrode's insults. Dirty demons, they chattered angrily amongst themselves.
We'll pay him out.
Later, he told Thomas all about it. I told you so, sighed Thomas. He's nothing but a nuisance. I wish someone would shut him up one day. I wish we knew how, though, said Percy. Next day, Percy was once again sent to the harbor. Bulstrode was already grumbling.
Come on, why aren't you trucks where you should be?
You're in the wrong place, not us, the trucks argued. They were right. Bulstrode was in the wrong place, but Bulstrode wouldn't let a little thing like that stop him complaining. The trucks were glad to see Percy.
Our stone is for Bulstrode, they said. Please put us in the siding so we can load him up and be rid of him. And make it quick, added Bulstrode rudely.
Percy obliged. The less time he had to spend by Bulstrode, the better. The line slopes down toward the harbor yard. Percy had to pull the trucks a little ways up the hill clear of the points. The truck in front of him had a worn-out coupling, but everyone was so cross with Bulstrode that nobody had noticed. Percy pulled hard. Too hard. The coupling snapped, and 4 fully loaded stone trucks gathered speed down the slope. Help! Help! They wailed. Bulstrode heard rattling and several shouts, but he didn't know what was wrong until the trucks ran off the quay and buried themselves in his hold, making a hole in his hull.
Save me! I'm sinking!
But Bulstrode didn't sink. As chance would have it, the tide was out, so he didn't go right under the water. It was just enough time for Percy and the dockman to fetch help. It took a very long time to clear the mess. The trucks were battered, but pleased with themselves. Serves him right for always barging in and moaning, they laughed. Percy watched as Bulstrode was towed away to the beach. There you are, said the workman when he was grounded. Children can play in you, and at long last you'll have your holiday. Nowadays, Bulstrode stays on the beach, and children play happily amongst the wreckage. And if Bulstrode is still grumbling, which I suspect he is, the children take no notice.